Hi guys, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we are going to look at a really cute baseball themed party that you could do for a young man in your life, or even for a young lady who loves softball. What we're working with is the Dear Heart stamp set. This is a limited release stamp set available while supplies last. It's photopolymer and it was just released through Stampin' Up. So if you want to get your hands on it, let me know. So what we're looking at is this really cute little cake bunting that you can use, these cute little favor boxes, and then the invitation, because it all starts with the invitation when you're setting a tone for a really fun event. So let's take a look at some of the elements to this project. The first is these tiny little baseballs that we have right here. And what I worked with was a circle punch. So we're going to do the circle punch. And in this case, it's the 1 3/8 circle. And then once I have it punched, I'm going to punch just over the edge just a little bit, just to get a scrap of that circle. Okay, so I have just kind of a scrap of the circle to work with. I have a smoky slate marker and a real red marker. I'm going to lay my little scrap of circle down. I'm going to take the fine point end of my marker. These are Stampin' Right markers. And I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to do that on both ends of my circle, just like so. So now I've got my lines. And now I'm going to take the fine point of my real red Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to create those little stitching marks. Real simple and real easy. So you just got your little stitching marks, and that's how I made my little baseballs for the banner. So you have that. For our party box here, we used the World Bubble Framelit. Of course, we stamped and colored the sweet little baseball boy with our flesh-colored Blendabilities. So those are wonderful to work with when you're working with faces. And then we used our French fry die box. This is an absolutely wonderful die box that you're going to find so many possibilities for. It scores it for you in all of the places that you need. But here on this end, which is the front end of the box when you're putting it together, you want to take and have a second box available. And then again, just like we did for the first one, we're going to take our smoky slate. And I like the smoky slate because it was just a nice fine mark. It wasn't too dark or too light, kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And again, oops, wrong end, that's the brush tip. We want the journaling tip. We're going to create our marks. And then to assemble this box, pretend like this is fast fuse, but I'm going to use snail. You're just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the box. And then you would just bring it together and take this end and push it up in. And you've got your little rounded French fry box. Real simple and real easy. And to hold our little treats, we put them in a little cellophane bag with some red and white baker's twine, and there's a little paper clip from our new embellishments set. Stamp the word, oh boy, because oh boy, look at these great treats that we're getting. And then for our invitation here, this is a sweet little invitation that sets the tone for your theme party. So let's take a look at the little trick that was used to create that one. Let's move some of these off to the side. And what I have is, well, I have, ooh, I don't want to ruin that. Let's set that off to the side. I have our Big Shot machine, and hopefully you can see that. Okay. And I have a magnetic platform. I have 2 plates. And what you're going to do is you're going to take, and I'm going to lay this circle down so that you can see, there's a fold right here. Okay? So pretend like this is a piece of cardstock that has been folded in half. And actually we could do it with this just piece of scrap paper that I have here. So you're going to take your paper, you're going to fold it in half, and on the fold line, you're going to lay your framelit down so that just a little bit doesn't get cut in the circle. So you're going to lay just a little bit down, and you just want, again, just a little kind of opening showing right there. And that part of the fold is not going to get cut, and that's what's going to create a circle that opens for you. And then to do the lines on this one, again, we did the same thing that we did before. Here's another circle, and you're just going to lay the circle down. You're going to do your smoky slate line and your stitching. You're going to do the same thing here, and just use the same size circle that your invitation is, the same size circle any of your baseballs are, because that gives you the right radius that you need to create the look that you're going for. So again, when you set this down, you want to leave that little bit. You don't want to cut a whole circle. You want that fold there so that you're going to have that. And then a little tip for your banner as we finish up. When you're doing the banner, in order to help it hold to the string better, I went ahead and I cut doubles of the banner pieces, and I punched doubles of the circles, and I sandwiched the string between them, the baker's twine between them, and that's going to just make it more secure and more fun. And of course, I'm sure that there's a lot of other elements and decorations you could create now that you've seen these pieces. There is a small baseball and a small bat that is part of the set that I chose not to use. So again, we featured the Dear Heart stamp set that is available while supplies last. We used circle framelits. We used a circle punch. We used our Real Red Stampin' Write marker, our Smoky Slate marker, and we used our blush Blendabilities. So lots of fun product that was used on that. If you're interested in shopping for any of the product, you can always visit remarkablycreated.com for details on how to get your hands on this. If you don't have a demonstrator that you work with, I would love for you to follow me on my Facebook page so that you receive news and announcements of new introductory stamps like this that are available while supplies last. And of course, you can always request a complimentary catalog from me if you don't have a demonstrator that you work with. I would love to be your demonstrator. So thanks for watching, and I hope you're ready to play ball. Take care, and God bless.